Hello everyone, my name is YUSEF and welcome to part 1026 of the American Show. Let us begin. So, so Randy was so tired after the party, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what the hell happened? I'm exhausted. I know I didn't drink, but what the hell happened here? Like, oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was a great party," she said to herself. And then she woke up, she goes to Susan Quain's room, of course, and she wakes her up. She says, "Oh my gosh, wake up, girl, wake up. What, what's wrong? What happened?" Oh, nothing happened, but holy crap. That party was amazing. I know, right? That was great. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Um, I really enjoyed myself. You know what? Me too. And then after that, she, then Randy just decided that she was going to cook them both breakfast. And because now it was not happening. Her show was not happening by that point. They were taking a little break, a small break, but break nevertheless because the party and how crazy it was. So they needed a break. So everybody was taking a break. There was going to be no um, Susan Quinn show, happening at all for the day or the night rather. And so it was like, okay, okay. So they eat their breakfast, and they decided that they were gonna go for a drive. So they get their coats, and that's what they do. They take Susan Queen's truck, of course, and they go for a ride. They go for a drive, and it was so bright. It was so sunny outside. It was so beautiful, but also quite awesome. They were moving around, just driving around and having a good time. They talked for a little while. They said, "You know, this is a great, this is a great time. I know. Thank you. Are you still dating that guy? Who is that guy? We're supposed to go out on a date, tomorrow. Really? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Cool. I was just wondering. Yeah, what you were gonna do? Oh, no. I was just gonna sit down and watch some television, hopefully, and hopefully go back to work after everybody is just getting over the party, and then after everybody gets over the party, I will go back to work and do my show, and then do your show. My show, yeah, an American show. Well, I mean, technically, it's not necessarily my show. It's not my show per se. It's more of it's more of our show. It's more our show. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like Patrick Max and my show. It's not just, it's not just my show. It's also his. We share it together, obviously. And so they're having a conversation. They're driving. I mean, Randy. Well, Susan is driving the car, and she's in the passenger seat. Randy is, and everybody just having a good time. And then they see a couple of pro movie protesters having an argument and or a fight with the anti movie protesters, and how this decision that the new that ever since they came back, that ever since Jerry came back to America after the meeting, how everything is going wrong, and you know, and they were having it amongst themselves, but the pro movie protesters are trying to break it up because it's not working. They're having problems. One guy punching another guy in the face. One thing led to another, and it was, a big fight. Well, Randy and Susan sees all of this. They get out of the truck and they try to break it up. Of course, it doesn't necessarily work that well, and people are hurt and people are injured, of course, except for Randy and Susan. Randy and Susan get out unscathed for some apparent reason I don't know, and well, they get out of there real quick. They call the cops and then they just leave. They leave that situation entirely, and they go back home to eat lunch. So as they were going home, they wanted some candy. So they stopped at the candy stop, well, the shop, of course. So they stopped at the candy shop, of course, and they get out the car and they grab some candies, paying the man, of course, but not really because it was free. It was a free candy day at the candy store. So it was free candy day. They got all this candy. They could barely fit in the they could barely fit in mm, they could barely fit the candy in the truck. And but finally they do, and they're out. They leave the candy store. They go they go to Mandy's house and they eat their candy for a little while until they have to go back to Susan Quinn's house to eat some lunch. So after they eat the candy, they get back they leave the house, get back into the truck, and go back to Susan Quinn's house to eat some lunch. So when they were driving, they were like, "That was crazy! What happened? I hope people aren't injured or too injured." And then Randy goes and says, "Yeah, yeah, me too. That was that was a little bit uncomfortable." Really? Oh, interesting. And then finally they arrive at the house. Alpha Queen is so excited to see them. He uh he grabs them and sits them down on the kitchen chair, of course. And his mom, well, his Susan, no, yes, Susan Queen's mom, Susan Queen's dad, and Susan Queen herself, and of course Randy Gold eat lunch together for an hour. After that, they leave again and mm, after that they leave again and they are driving around the around Sweet Town, of course. They're driving around the Sweet Town and they are having a good time with it, of course. And of course they are just enjoying themselves, just laughing and laughing and laughing. But they get distracted and they crash into a tree. And some random bystander calls 911 to get them ambulance. Ah, sorry, that was bad. Anyway, so so they call. So an innocent bystander was walking by, just living his life, and then all of a sudden he sees this car accident in the middle of a tree. So he calls the cops. He calls 911 to get them evidence, of course. And the ambulance come, and they're at the hospital now. They are at the hospital, and that was it. And that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. mm, Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave me a subscribe, like I just said before. Leave me a comment down below. Share the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. The three tenets of my channel and every other channel in existence. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.